Hey, welcome to another episode of The Call Sheet. And today on The Call Sheet, we have Malik White. Malik is a set designer by trade, and now he's also getting into writing. So thank you so much for coming on the show.
Yes, thanks for having me.
So let's start with your set decoration and how you got into that field.
Okay, I would say 2018.
2018? Okay.
2018. So basically, I went to school
Okay.
with two female friends that already worked in the industry.
Okay.
And like prior to that, I would when they be posting stuff, I would always hit them up like, hey man, let me work on the movie, like put me on the show or whatever. So they wind up being on a movie together.
Okay. And doing what?
Producer, assistant,
Okay.
and location manager.
Got you. Okay.
Basically, Rashawn Cash.
Mm-hmm.
That's the location manager. She go out, she find a location for each set.
Mm-hmm.
She hired me as a location PA.
Okay.
Basically, I come on, I gotta be the first one there,
Mm-hmm.
the last one leave, make sure nobody come on set, making sure the set stay clean,
Okay.
and just whatever like needs to be done around set basically.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we worked on a movie Tyson Run. It's on Netflix now.
Okay.
So the first day I worked on set, Rashawn called me and she gave me the location. I got there and she was like, set that they're running late. When they get on set, help them with whatever they need help with.
Okay.
So I'm like, cool. So they wind up being like 2-3 hours late. It was an accident. So when they finally got there, they all tired and just cussing each other out.
Yeah.
I just get straight to work.
Mm-hmm.
I'm picking up everything and just moving. They just looking like, hey,
Yeah.
bro, you know. So that happened. I had got like a couple guys' number.
Mm-hmm.
I want to say probably like that next month, probably not even a month. The lead man on that show called me.
Mm-hmm.
He was like, "Yeah, bro, you working?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm working. What's up though?" He's like, "Man, I got a job at Pinewood."
Okay.
It's
Pinewood
okay.
Studios.
Pinewood Studios.
Okay.
So he got a job at Pinewood Studios. Love is Blind. It's on Netflix.
Oh yeah.
Season 1. So, I'm like, what? He's like, yeah. So, I'm like, yeah, let's do it. So, started working, and yeah, it really just went from there. That was my
So
first show
on
on
Love
set.
is Blind, what was your position there?
Set dresser.
Set dresser. Okay.
Set dresser.
So y'all decorated all the pods where everybody is sitting and
Yep.
chatting.
Yep.
Okay.
So, those, I don't know if you remember, but the sofas on those in the pods,
Yeah.
they was in Kentucky.
The
And
sofas were
the
in Kentucky.
sofas.
Okay.
And they ordered them, but they weren't gonna come until like 2 weeks later.
Okay.
So the set designer, which is you know, she's the boss over all of us.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, 2 people gotta go to Kentucky tonight, get these sofas and bring them back
Wow.
tomorrow for set.
Okay.
And I had never drove a box truck before,
Mm-hmm.
but the set is like, it's a different lifestyle.
Mhm.
Like, instead of saying, I can't, you better off saying, let me find out, or how would you do it?
Right.
Or, you know, don't just, oh, I can't do this, or that's hard, like that's on
So taking the initiative to figure it out.
off top. So
Yeah.
I was like, well, I go to Kentucky.
Yeah.
And I drove to Kentucky 6 hours straight.
Wow.
6 hours straight.
Okay.
to
So
Kentucky.
they were just like, yeah, go get the sofas.
Go get
and-
those sofas, bring them back, so we
Mhm.
need them tomorrow. We filming.
Right.
First day tomorrow, so handle it.
So it was 6 hours there, 6 hours back,
Yeah,
and you made it back just in time.
made
to
it
work.
back. Yeah, yeah.
That's wow. That's
It'd be like that.
hmm. So what was your biggest takeaway from working on Love is Blind?
Biggest takeaway, I would say relationships.
Okay, relationship building.
Yes.
Did you bond and like connect with a lot of people on the production side?
I did, but not enough.
Oh, okay.
I did, but not enough. And yeah, it's like when you're around those people, that's the time to bump shoulders and making sure y'all exchanging numbers and
so the networking piece of it.
But for me, it was that was my first just big show.
Right.
It was
exactly.
like cameras, like everything.
Right.
It was a big budget, so it was just like shocking.
Yeah. That's what you did.
That's all.
So where did you go to school?
You
said you went to school with 2 girls.
I went to Stewart Middle.
Okay. I was thinking like you went to like a tech school.
Oh no.
Oh, okay. That's why
my childhood friends.
Oh, these are childhood friends.
We went to
Okay.
school together, and they've been doing their thing in the industry.
Good. Okay, so you connected with them just out of childhood. Oh, okay. Okay, that's what I want to get clear on. So, what inspired you to start writing?
So honestly, I always had a thing for like movies. Like since a child, my grandmother, bless her soul, she was on drugs real bad, and she raised me like from birth to 3, 4-ish. But she never did nothing in front of me. But when she got high, we would watch movies. New Jack City, all the old like 90s, 80s.
Classic.
We watch them.
Yeah.
So, and I used to always be like looking in the background, trying to see if I could see somebody or a camera, just something different.
Right.
I was always like that, like, so fast forward, some things happened and I wind up going to prison. So
how long were you in prison?
10 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
What age did you go away?
16 to 26.
Wow.
Yeah.
Didn't know that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. That may be another episode.
So
Exclusive,
yeah, exactly. I was saying we're gonna do like behind the scenes.
Yeah. So while I was down there, my mother, that was like one of my biggest support. And she, when I had finally got my time and got to prison, maybe our first conversation, second, it was one of those. And she was just like, that was when she finally accepted it. Because she never accepted it. She was like, you're not going to do no 10, 20. Like, she was not going, like, she couldn't believe it. Like, but when it finally happened, she was like, dang, this was going on.
Right.
She was just like, Malik, while you there, use your time wisely.
Okay.
So she was like, find out who you really are, don't get out of prison being a burden. Like, that's the last thing you want to do.
Okay.
Get out of prison, be big and have somebody, all that. So I was like, you know what, I got you. And I started reading books and just being to myself. And I'll never forget one day I was watching wrestling, no lie. I'm watching wrestling. And I'm sitting up there, I'm looking at the TV, and it's like, it just changed. Like, I just started seeing a movie I never saw before.
Really?
It was like I had like, how some folks say out of body experience or something. It was something like that.
Okay.
It was like I wasn't in prison no more. I wasn't watching wrestling no more. I was watching a movie. I knew how to begin, middle, and finish. And when I came back to prison, I was like, what the fuck? Like, what movie that is? And I just went right from there.
Hey everyone, I just wanted to pop in and say thank you so much for watching The Call Sheet. Be sure to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell. And leave your comment. What's the best part of this episode that you like? Be sure to follow us on Fanbase on Facebook and on Instagram at The Call Sheet Podcast. We'll be putting up some behind the scenes clips and telling you what's coming up next. If you have any questions around the acting industry here in Atlanta, feel free to email me at thecallsheetpodcast@gmail.com. Okay, back to the episode. So you started writing. Okay. So the script that you're working on now, is it, you want it to be a movie or a series or?
It's a series.
It's a series, okay.
Yeah, it's a series.
Can you reveal like the plot or what it's centered around without giving too much away?
It's basically my life story.
Okay.
My life story, how I went to prison, you know, because it's a lot of guys, you know, my age or even younger, you know, experience that, and we don't hear about, you know, they don't talk about as much. So, you know, exposing that lifestyle, that side of the game, you know, and what comes behind it.
Right.
You know, the lifestyle in prison, like what really happens. 6 hours, some hours you're away from your family. They got to drive one way to see you. 2 hours. Yeah. You know, it's like just showing that, just, you know, I think it's needed right now anyway, because it's a lot going on in life, which is folks doing stuff. They don't know what's really going on down that road. So, yeah, that and transitioning back to life, to society.
Yeah.
You know?
Because that's a big gap. I mean, between 16 and 26, you do a lot of growing up, you know, like figuring yourself out. So, yeah, to have that time of solitude when, you know, you see your peers or your friends growing, I know that changes your whole brain chemistry, you know? Yeah. So with writing, do you have like a mentor, or is this something that you're just taking on by yourself?
Yeah, for the most part, it's just so, you know, I do like YouTube videos in the beginning, but what actually just gave me the sauce was BMF.
Oh, okay.
When
I like BMF.
When I watched Stay Pilot, BMF and the Jeffrey Dahmer series.
Okay. I watched a couple episodes of that one, but I didn't finish it. So, okay.
I can say that Jeffrey Dahmer series, I probably watched it, I don't know how many times, but just not, I mean, when I look at movies and shows now, I just look at like how it's written, the dialogue, like I'm more tuned into that. Yeah, you know?
The technical more than just entertainment.
The shots, how they, you know, how they dragging the story along. That's where I be at, and I just, you know, I go from there.
Okay. So as you're like writing your scripts, do you have like an outline or something that you follow, or what's your creative process when you write?
So for me, I'm just working on my material that I've been having for prison. Like, I just got a folder.
Okay.
So what I did then was I just write down, you know, maybe a log line of what it's about, and just come back and just break the story down like that. Okay. So you're basically an outline.
Yeah, and then you go in and start writing the dialogue. So for yourself, like, when do you want to actually bring the whole script to life? Like, do you have a timeline?
I do, actually, because I was supposed to be like, well, I ain't gonna say that, but timing is everything.
Okay.
I feel as though, you know, that's one thing prison taught me. Timing is everything. So when I thought I was finished and ready to push it, it was like, nah, I think, you know, and maybe I can be overthinking or whatever, but I just feel as though it ain't where it need to be at.
Okay. So still a couple more tweaks.
Yeah, a couple more tweaks. Yeah.
So what's your plan as far as like producing it? Are you just gonna like reach out to people that you already know in the industry to start making it happen?
That and like for right now, I'd rather just sign with a studios and we just work out a contract or something.
So you want to shop the script around to see who'll pick it up? Okay, okay, I get it.
Shop it around, and we just go from there.
Mm-hmm.
Like we can work a deal. Like you got 3-4 shows or whatever,
Mhm.
X amount, whatever, however.
Okay.
And we go
So,
from there.
I want to switch gears to like speaking to someone that just wants to get in the industry, like on the production side. What would be your like best pieces of advice in order to get your foot in the door?
You got to network.
Mm-hmm.
I would say start on Facebook. They got an art department group. They got all the groups, and like on Mondays, Tuesdays, maybe every day out the week they got some different type of event where industry people meet up.
Oh, dope.
So yeah,
Okay.
that could be a way, because that's all it is at the end of the day. Who you know.
Right.
You know, you don't have to go to school.
Mm-hmm.
If you know the right person, you're a producer.
Mm-hmm.
You know, my show get picked up. I can call, hey Gabrielle, you want to be a producer on my show?
Yeah. So it's just
Bam.
about just
Yeah.
connecting with people.
Connecting, you know, that's it.
So do you apply for like jobs that they post online, or like how do you find like your next gig?
So basically as a set dresser, we have a lead man, and the lead man have the set designer, and the set designer has the UPM, unit production manager.
Okay.
Unit production manager hires everybody, hire all the heads, and then they hire leads, and the leads hire crew. And it goes like that.
And trickles down. Okay.
So basically, I just have different lead mans I've been working for.
Oh, okay.
And like
Good.
they have shows, you know, they'll reach out, hey, I got a show you can, and it go like that.
Okay.
Or maybe even if I haven't worked for someone, somebody I may work with on the show may get a call and they already on the show, and like, I can't work, but he can.
Okay, so they can refer you to different sets.
So like that. Networking.
Yeah, networking. That's the key.
Yep.
So I've in my past interviews that I've done, a lot of the people that I spoke with, some actors, they said that the industry's kind of like in a lull right now. It's just kind of slow. Are you experiencing the same thing?
Oh yeah, of
okay.
course. Yes. My last big production was what is it? 22.
Okay, so
December 2022.
Okay.
Yeah, Christmas.
Wow.
Yeah. One year, season 2. December just passed. I worked on a Tubi movie, and just probably like 2 months ago, I worked on a show, but
it's just been spotty in between. Yeah, that's what I've heard. It's just been kind of slow. Well, I know that coming off of the strike and everything that was happening, I know that it's probably going to take a little bit of time to ramp back up. Yeah. So in your downtime, what do you do to, you know, stay creative, stay inspired, you know, to keep pursuing this?
Right. I mean, it's tough.
Yeah, I know.
It's
I know.
tough.
Yeah.
It's tough,
when there's
man.
no work.
Right. And it's like, how can you not think about that? You know, but at the same time, that's where, you know, you have to, you know, challenge yourself for me at the end of the day. Because there's been times and there's been moments where it's been like, I'm done with it. Like, I ain't gonna do it. But then it's somebody or something like, bro, what is going on? You know, that'll give me that slap and just like,
pull you back in.
Right.
Yeah,
and
focus,
so now for me, it's just like lock in, because I've been having people contact me now who have written books and they want me to turn them into screenplays.
Okay.
So that's been a thing, a gig been going on too.
Oh, that's good.
So,
yeah,
I'm just, you know, doing that till, like I say, I'm just able, or I feel confident in my project, and I just gonna push that.
Oh, that's real good. I didn't even think about, you know, manuscripts or books. You know, you do need a writer to turn it into.
Right.
Yeah, like to make it visual.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's the thing now. Like, people love books, but they'll love it to see it too.
Yeah, exactly.
Even better. So, just, you know, playing in that lane right now. And then two, one book it's in the process right now. We turned it into a movie.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually a documentary on Tubi right now, Behind the Trap.
Behind the Trap?
Behind the
Okay.
Trap. Dr.
And what's
Barber.
that about?
It's about Dr. Barber, Travis Barber. He was a mentor to me when I was in prison. I met him in prison actually.
Okay.
And yeah, it's a documentary about his lifestyle and going to prison, the things he experienced. But he wrote a book as well.
Okay.
And me and the writer of his book, we turned it into a movie now.
Oh,
So,
and that's out on Tubi.
Yeah, the documentary on Tubi now.
Okay.
So they just waiting for the script.
Mm-hmm.
And then, yeah, maybe Tubi will be one of the,
Yeah, to pick up the film.
Mm-hmm.
That's really good.
So, yeah, we just, and that's him as well, has just been like a motivation.
Mm-hmm.
Talking to him and just seeing him do his thing, knowing that we done walk the same path. He did, I want to say 10 years as well.
Okay.
So you know how it is, he done been in that lifestyle,
Right.
just to get out and just, keeping his word and just standing 10, it's just like, okay, I can do this.
Yeah. Is he here in Atlanta too?
Yeah, he's in Atlanta.
Okay.
Yeah, he on IG, TikTok, Facebook, Behind the Trap. He got a non-profit organization.
That's really
One More Question,
Mm-hmm.
where he help single parents with their kids, their boys, and their daughters as well, but mainly the boys.
Mm-hmm.
Guiding them, because we ain't had it coming up. We
Right.
had just father figure, someone we can just count on or depend on.
Mm-hmm.
So I know me as well. I didn't.
Right.
I looked at the rappers and
The ball players. Yeah.
Like, okay, that's my hero. That's what I want to be like. So, but, yeah.
So, speaking of fatherhood and parenting, is that one of your motivations, like taking care of your son?
Yes, it is. It is. And I think, well, I ain't gonna say I think, but that's been a thing too, because it's like, that comes first.
Yeah.
Being a father comes first, before a writer. At the end of the day, and he has special abilities and needs that he needs. So, I gotta make sure, with the help of his mother, like he meet him, so that's been a thing as well, just, making sure he get, what he needs. And I'm giving him the time and, support.
That's important.
So,
So what's the best thing about being a father?
Seeing yourself.
You see yourself?
Yeah. Because he'll make faces and attitude, and he just built just like me, and I just look at him like, dang, so, I really got a child.
Yeah. So, I know. I know the feeling. Yeah.
That's it. Seeing yourself over again.
Has he started school?
Yeah, he's in kindergarten.
Okay, he's in kindergarten? Okay. And how's that going?
It's going good.
Okay.
It's going good. He cried his first day. But he in kindergarten, and after kindergarten, he in daycare. So he has speech therapy twice a week. So yeah, he coming along, and that's been like a relief in this way. Because that was like a big toll,
Right. So what's the hardest part for you in fatherhood and balancing the creativity and the industry? Because I know the hours of the industry can be very...
Yeah, I'm 12 hours.
Yeah, like you could be 12 plus, exactly. Yeah. I know,
You said, what was the question on side?
What's the hardest part with like balancing fatherhood in the industry?
Yeah. The hardest part is just, it's making that decision.
Yeah, whether to stay at home or go out there and get the money.
Time.
Yes.
Yeah. What's because it got to be one or the other at the end of the day. And I know one thing I learned, or I was doing wrong in fatherhood, was having high expectation for my son.
What do you mean high expectation?
Like, he should be doing this at a certain age, or He should be potty trained by 2 or talking or, you know, I was feeling like that.
Yeah.
Man, life don't go like that.
Yeah.
I can't
And
make
every
this
child
man-
has their own timing.
You know, I
Yeah.
can't. But, you know, it took time for me to understand it.
Mhm.
So now I'm just more understanding to it, like, he gon'
Yeah,
you know.
guiding him and let him be.
let him be him.
Yeah.
He gon', you know, do his thing.
Yeah, he'll figure it out.
Right.
Yeah.
I have no control.
Exactly. Yeah.
So, understanding it.
Mm-hmm. So, what's your aspirations for yourself in the next 3 to 5 years?
Just locking all the way down with these shows
Mm-hmm.
and movies. I feel as though like December will be 7 years I've been out.
Okay.
Like these past, I know the past 2 just been like a challenge,
Mm-hmm.
show enough challenge,
Yeah.
you know. But just the next going forward is just locking in and just putting the work out.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, and just letting the work speak for itself.
Mm-hmm. So,
That's
is there anyone in the industry that you want to work with in the future, like in your aspirations? Any film directors or any producers that you really want to work with?
Yeah. Actually, I actually got like an idea or a storyline for Kevin Hart,
Okay.
Ice Cube.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Kevin Hart, Ice Cube, Denzel Washington.
Yeah. Yeah. He's a legend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, them 3 especially.
Okay.
Yeah, I got some. I know they would like. If
Yeah.
I was face to face with them, they wouldn't tell me no.
Okay. Okay. So those 3.
Yeah, them 3 for sure.
And so, in your personal life, what's something that you want to accomplish in the next 3 to 5 years?
Personal life, I want to have more kids.
Okay.
And I want to get married.
Oh, good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I want to have.
Marriage is great. It's just a lot of work, but it's
Okay.
great.
Right.
Yeah.
Nothing's perfect. I understand
Nothing,
that too.
yeah,
No matter
it's
how
not.
much you try to,
Mm-hmm.
whatever, it's not gonna be what you want it to be.
Yeah.
So.
And then just get ready for the conversation of what's for dinner every night. That is that's the hardest thing. That's the hardest thing.
Yeah.
So kids, marriage, and then, pushing your work.
Pushing the work. Yeah. Because I'm tired of working for other people.
Yeah.
I'm ready for them to be calling me, hey Malik, what's next?
Mhm.
Like what's up? Like,
Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah, it'll come.
Right.
It'll definitely come, especially if you just keep putting yourself
That's
out
it.
there. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So do you go to some of those networking events that they like post online?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I go to they have one ATL film pitch.
Mm-hmm.
It's basically where people come and they pitch their show.
Oh, okay.
So with a script, it comes. You have a script and you have a what's it called? I can't think of the name. It's like a package though. Basically,
Okay.
just giving you the rundown what the show is about,
Okay.
the characters, what type of shows they remind you of,
Mhm.
the budget, maybe some locations,
Okay.
about the producer, the writers on the show. You know, you present this to the network,
Okay.
and then you give them the script.
Got you. Okay.
So, yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
Well, good.
Yeah, I can't think of
Of what the package is called.
what's it called. Dang.
Because I know they have they say press kits, but that's once a project is complete.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I don't know from the writer side.
Right,
I'm not familiar with that side of things.
A pitch deck.
A pitch deck.
That's
Oh,
the
I've
name
heard of
of
that.
it. Right.
Yeah, because
A pitch deck.
businesses
Right.
have pitch decks as well.
Bam.
Okay, so you got your script and your pitch deck,
Pitch deck.
and then you
bam.
can go out,
Go
tell
out.
them,
You go to so at the ATL film event,
Mm-hmm.
the producer, writer, or whatever, they may have 3 or 4 of them.
Mhm.
They'll come with their pitch deck.
Mhm.
It'll be on like a big projector or whatever, and they have like 3 judges
Mm-hmm.
that's in the industry or whatever, and they'll pitch their show. They'll just go through and pitch it. So I be going to them and just getting ideas. What
Oh,
not
you
to
just
do.
sit in the crowd
Yeah, I just sit
and
and
listen.
take
Okay.
notes. Mhm.
Oh, I like that.
Try to just get comfortable with the environment.
Right,
So once,
right.
You know, I get
once
up
your
there,
opportunities up.
I'm
Yeah.
comfortable with it.
I like that.
Yeah.
Oh, I really like that. Yeah. So what stories do you want to see more on television or more in film? Like what type of stories do you want to see?
I just like true stories.
Okay, you like the truth.
Yeah,
okay.
because working in film, working on like, different shows,
Mhm.
I see the fakeness. I know it's not a real house. I know you're not driving in a car.
Mm-hmm.
I know this stuff. So
right.
it's like, I don't really be into the show.
Okay.
But with a documentary or a true story, it's like,
Mhm.
dang, I really just don't know.
Right.
No story. I don't know what's going on.
So you like to hear true, authentic stories.
Yeah.
So where can people connect with you or find you on social media?
Right now, I just have an IG page.
Okay.
Out of sight leak.
Out of sight leak.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll be sure to tag it in the show notes. So if people
Okay.
want to, tap in with you, DM you, collaborate with you.
Hit me up. I need more writer friends.
Mm-hmm. I know.
Creative friends. So.
Because getting around like-minded individuals helps.
Bring out the best of you,
Mm-hmm.
especially when we all know what we're here for.
Right, exactly.
We all writers and we all know we come to push the idea.
Mm-hmm.
We ain't talking about no Cardi B or whoever.
Yeah, exactly.
We don't got time for none of that.
Focused on the vision.
So that's what I need.
Do you already have a group of friends now that you kind of talk to on a regular basis about industry things, or no, not really?
Yay and nay.
Mm-hmm.
I know it. One friend I have, her name is Morgan Steele. Shout out to her, Morgan. Me and her worked on the show before. That's how we met. And she actually went to school for writing scripts and stuff.
Okay.
So when she told me that, I'm like, I need a friend you.
Right.
And after we had worked on the show or whatever, we wind up I hit her up or whatever, and we met up. I ran my idea by her, and she was like, yeah, I like that.
Okay,
and
good.
She pushed me too, like, go on, do it. You
Yeah,
got it.
yeah.
In the beginning, it was just, I just write whatever, I send it to her, and
Mm-hmm.
she'll just fix it up, send it back to me, like, nah, this how it's supposed to look, and this how.
That's good, yeah.
And that's really how I learned, and just went from there.
Mm-hmm.
And then I have another friend, Sabrina. But both of them out of town though. Morgan, she in LA.
Okay.
Sabrina, she in Washington. So it's like,
and that was hard. You gotta find like a community close to home.
It's like, we talk, but it's like they over there with their, life. And so I really just ain't had that.
Well, you gotta find a community here in Atlanta to help you push, especially like during the down times.
Right.
Because I think that's the hardest part for any creative is like when you're in a lull, still creating something, still keeping in connection with other people.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, because if you're around people that's not,
you can get easily pulled away from what your vision is. Yeah.
So
You can. I agree.
Yeah.
Well, good. Well, thank you so much for sharing the story with me. And I want to have you back on the podcast once you out doing some new projects. And then
no problem.
Also, I would challenge you to just get around, like we said, your community, but also network with some actors because actors are always looking for writers. So even if y'all just come up with like a short, you write the short, they act in it, and then go ahead and put it out.
That too.
Yeah, get back on your YouTube.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just stay creating until you got to go back on set.
I didn't think about it.
Yeah,
I like that. Okay.
Yeah, connect with some other, not just writers, but some actors, some directors. Y'all can all get together, collaborate, shoot something, shoot a short. You never know who's watching.
Yeah, that too. Definitely that in this time anyway.
Yeah, because everybody, on their phone or on their computer, throw it up on Instagram, on TikTok. You never know.
Yeah.
Well, cool. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you guys for tuning in to the call sheet. This is Malik White. I'll have his stuff tagged below. Make sure that you like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you all next time. Thanks.